I made a total revenue of $807.56 by providing my software skills as a service. Even though I made money, there are mistakes that came up. In this video, I want to share with you how I got my first client, and then how the revenue came about. And then on top of that, the most important thing is to share the mistakes I made, so that when you're also going to take this step, or when you're already in this step, you should know how you should handle things. The first one I'll say is niche down. The word niche down is a whole topic on the internet. People are talking about it here and there. Some saying it's good, some saying it's not good. Well, in the world of freelancing, I would say it is good, because when you niche down, it is like you are focusing on a particular service you want to provide. And this is freelancing is all about you providing a particular service. You can learn other skills, you can learn other services, but just make sure you make sure you are good at providing a services that you can provide very, very well. For me, like this, I learned how to automate, I learned how to build mobile applications, and I learned how to build web applications. And from Luke, I realized the web, like building stuff in the web, is very fast and very quick to deploy. So I doubled down on the web development side. I have not stopped the automation nor the mobile development, but this is something I wanted to come into the market. I wanted to bring into the market, which is the web development. So I came in with web development, and it picked very, very well. I got noticed, and things are going on very well. From there, I can try and expand myself. I can extend myself, or I can expand myself by letting people know I'm also into mobile, or I can also provide automation services. But niching down is one of the most important things. Coming to the market with something you know you are very, very good at. Coming to the market with something you know you are capable of providing. So just pick the exact thing you want to provide. I wanted to provide software as a service, web development as a service, and I was able to come into it with it, because with the first step, you niching down will help you with the second step, which is sharpening your skills. The second step is to sharpening your skills. The reason why I'm saying you should sharpen your skills is once you know what you want to provide, the service you want to provide exactly, the next thing is to make sure you know how to provide that service very, very well. Very, very well matched, that when you provide a particular service, someone can say, no, this is different, this is well done, this is perfect. Not perfect, but it is perfect. No one can be perfect, but it is close to perfect, what I'm saying. So you sharpening your skills. For example, if you're into web development and you think you learning a particular AI model, or you using a particular AI model, whether using ChatGPT or Claude, to better improve your software development skills, you go ahead and then you learn how to do better prompting, to make sure you get better results, to make sure you can deliver to your clients. You sharpening your skills is the second most important thing you should be doing whilst you've niche down. For instance, like this, I started learning HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. That was with the web development space. I wasn't in a I realized the more the project becomes complex, the more I have to level up my skills, and HTML, CSS won't really help me build that much complex project. So I went further to learn EJX and Node, which was also okay, but I still wanted to continue, or I still wanted to expand. I went ahead to learn React. React helped me very, very well. I was thinking sorry, I was thinking I was on the fly. After I learned React, I was thinking this is the best. Oh, I'm not going to learn anything about software development again. I'm just going to use React for my whole life. No way. React came in and was like, we shouldn't use only React, but we should use a framework attached to React. And then I went ahead to learn Next.js, which was also a mind-blowing thing, and all of this, I'm just letting you know that I try to sharpen the skills to make sure I can deliver my service. I can deliver the service very, very well. So you should try and then make sure once you've niched down, you should sharpen in your skills. And the third thing I'll say is when you are when you are niching down and you're sharpening your skill, these two. The third one is to make sure you let people know, you let your friends know, you can provide this service and you can provide it very, very well, which is the second one. So the third one is to make sure people know what you are about, what you can do. Let them know you are capable of doing this thing very, very well. If it is web development, let them know you can deliver the job very, very well. If it is content writing, let them know you can deliver the content very, very well. This brings me to my how I got my first client. How I got my first client was through a friend. I was thinking a friend will be giving me that project set, because I always tell him that, yo, I want a project. Give me a project to work on. Give me a project to work on. Like I have been pressuring him to give me a project. Anytime we have a conversation, I'll be like, so is there anything for me to do for you? Like, is there anything for me to do for you? No, knowing he had already spoken to a friend already, so I didn't work for him directly. He linked me with someone else, and that was how I came up with my first client. It was through a friend. I spoke with a friend, and that friend also spoke with a friend, and I was connected to my first client, and that is how I came out with my client thing. And from there it continued from one to another. Now when they see my work, and then they are like, who did it for you? I want that person to also do the same thing for me. And then it continued expanding, and then it's not expanding down, it's not that much big, but at least it is something good. Like it has brought me somewhere, and it's taking me somewhere, which I'm seeing how far I can go with. So you should try and then you should try and let people know you are into this space and you are capable of delivering such a service. The fourth thing I'm going to say is you should be a student. I'm telling you all of this, that you sharpening your skills, you niche down, you tell people. It's good for me to share with you, because I tried it and it worked for me. The fact that maybe you try and doesn't work for you doesn't mean like you're a failure. No. Pick what I'm saying, pick what others are saying, go through and see if it will work with you. Go through and then just pick something for a day, or maybe 2 days or 3 days, and see, oh, will this thing work for me? I'm going to try this thing for 2 days. If it's going to work for me, okay, then I'm going to do it. No, it's not going to work for me, so I'm not going to do it. Try it and check your geographical area. See if your geographical area would be a fit for that particular steps you want to implement. For me, like this directly reaching out to people was my formula, my way of letting people know, yes, I can do this and do this very, very well. So don't be a follower or be like, oh, okay, the guy said this, Mighty said this, so this is what is going to work. If it doesn't work for me, I'm a failure. No. Pick what I'm saying, or pick what others are saying. Sit down, break it down into your own terms. Because all what they are delivering, all what everyone is saying online is what is working for them. Because it works for them, that is why they are sharing it. Because it's working for them, they think out of the 8 billion people in the world, there is someone who would need such a formula. So sit down, come up with your structure of yours, and see how yours is, and then bring it to public. And that is where we see you becoming a student, not just not just a follower, or not just a viewer, but a student who is learning, who understands what is going on. And that is the fourth one. First one is you should niche down. Second one is you should sharpen your skills. Third one is you should let people know you are sharpening your skills and you are niching down to this particular services. And the fourth one is consistently learn, which is become a student. Learn consistently. Like pick this story, see if it is working. If it's not working, remove something out of it, add something else into it, and see how best it's going to work for you. For the mistakes I want to share with you, in this freelancing space, it's quite somehow. And because for me like this instance, because it was my friends, I was trying to deal with my friends, it felt like I was working, like I was doing some side gig for them. It didn't feel like a business for me. It didn't feel like I was I was like I'm a businessman trying to do some business work. It felt like this is Mighty. He's just doing some project work for me. That's how it felt like. It didn't feel. I didn't create that environment, that business environment. How like what am I trying to say? Business environment like giving them a contract. You sign the contract. Like this is the contract I want you to sign, so that it becomes like a form, like something formal, not just anything informal. Let people know it is your business. You understand what I'm saying? Because it affected my pricing. This affected my price. I started and realized this thing has affected the way I am doing my pricing. So I would say one of my biggest problem with these steps is the friendship thing. It felt like I wasn't having this kind of like professional spirit inside. I was just doing like, oh, like a boy, just like a young man just trying to just build projects for people on the side. And that's not how I want to treat. I'm looking forward to treat this kind of thing. I want to treat it like a business. So I would say if you want to go with this formula, or if you want to go with this procedure, this is one thing I have seen inside, and this is one of the problems I've seen, which is like you treat a thing like a professional business, and that's going to accelerate or make increase your pricing and for a better way. You understand what I'm saying? This is my list, and this is what I've been sharing. I'm sure if you are following me, if you've been following me from the past, you know I've been saying these things from way back, and I'll continue to say them. And anything new I learn or anything new I try and work on, I'll share with you and let you know. For instance, I'm using this guy. He's a video editor, but I'm trying to learn the steps he used in getting his first clients and then getting money out of them. I try and apply it to my formula, trying to apply it my own way, and then see how best it's going to work for me. All right, so if you've seen this video and you think it's very valuable, I would love it if you can like this video and then share it with someone who really needs this information. And then with that being said, my name is Mighty Boateng. See you in my next video.